Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Element and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel. My old one got deleted, kind of an idea that I had because of what happened to it, so here's the new one and let's get started. Today's gameplay is Domination on Bootleg for Modern Warfare 3, and I'm getting 4 Moabs in this game today, so I just want to give you a little heads up about that. Let's go over the class I'm using to get all 4 of these Moabs in one game. That's pretty awesome. The primary weapon is the XM25 with rapid fire and a thermal sight. You're going to want to be able to rapid fire that XM25 to get a lot of your kills very fast. The perks I'm using are Jesus Pro, Fist Pump Pro, and DJ Keemstar Pro. And I'm kidding. Totally 100% kidding in all aspects of what I just said. So don't, I hope you stayed through that because that was quite bullshit. But no, seriously guys, this gameplay is Domination. It is Bootleg. It is Modern Warfare 3. And it's not really that great of a gameplay. I'm going to go 51-9 using the MP7, my Kimbo Scorpions rock in this game. But yeah, 51-9, no real high kill streaks achieved, no Moab, you know, not really that special. But it was for me because of what happened after the game. The team we were playing against kind of got butthurt about the fact that we stomped on them. And it really made me think about, you know, why people play Call of Duty anymore. Because I know it's a largely debated topic on what people think is more important, like kill-death ratio or, you know, win-loss percentage. I'm in the fan club of win-loss percentage because, to me, winning a game is more important than what a kill-death ratio is. You know, because, okay, well, let me put it in this perspective here. Every year we get a new Call of Duty game. It happens. And when you're all high and mighty about a KD ratio, it doesn't really matter when the next title comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you work really hard to build a KD ratio by being a bitch. And, you know, by the time the next game comes out, who cares? Because you're starting over at 0. And it's my personal opinion, and you can have whatever opinion you want, but I'm just letting you know what I think. My personal opinion is KD ratio is pretty easily manipulated, and at the same time, having said that, at the same time, I don't think it's the be-all, end-all, yeah, sentry gun fail. I don't think it's the end-all, be-all stat that tells you how good you are or how good another person is. Because, you know, I've destroyed people that have had higher KDs than myself. And I've been destroyed by people that have lower KDs than myself. You know, it's a case-by-case situation. It depends. I value the win-loss stat way more than I do the KD. Because when I play a game, whether it be Call of Duty or Battlefield or Checkers, you know, whatever, I'm playing to win the game. It's like Herman Edwards said, you know, a long time ago, you play to win the game. And that was a horrible reference, but, and I agree with what he said, even though he might have been a little crazy during that speech, that you play to win the game. But, you know, I'm going to be a little bit of a hypocrite right off the bat, and say that, you know, you paid $60 to play Call of Duty. Play it how you want to play it. But, you know, the whole point of me bringing that up is because how this group of people that were on the other team reacted after the game was over. And just to give you a little heads up, I was kind of Moab hunting right here, which is why I'm being a little camping douche. Because I was on a really high streak, and anytime I start a game with like 10 and 15 kills and no deaths, I'll start to go into play it safe mode and see if I can get it really early. And most of the time I don't, so, because I'm going to make a bad decision right here where I hear this guy coming, and I'm going to be, you know, in a bad position where see, like, you could just tell right there, I don't even have to explain it. So, I started out 20-0, now 20-1, so the Moab's over, so it's time to go to work and win the game. But, getting back to my point was, you know, I play to win the game because I like to win, you know. And my KD being high at the end of a game that I lost doesn't really do a whole lot for me. And it makes no sense to me why you would go into a game just messing around with friends and get pissed when you get pub stomped and send messages to the player that totally wrecked your shit about how they were being a tryhard. And tryhard is a term that I've never understood. So I guess I am a tryhard because I try to win every game I play. Now, I have said already that, you know, you paid the money to play the game, you purchased your copy, play it how you want to play it. And I have no problem with that. But if you're going to get pissed off because I'm ruining your fun, you may need to rethink how you're going about playing your game. So, I mean, and what I think is what happened is 3 guys somewhere sitting in a dorm room in Iowa, I don't know, were like, let's play Call of Duty. And they were all, well, not all of them, but most of them were sniping in this game. And I think in this game, MW3, with the small map design and all the obstacles that are in your way and the things you have to run around and the cramped quarters that you got to fight in, I think snipers are really at a disadvantage. And in my opinion, I think most of the time on most maps, they're pretty useless. And especially when you're trying to win a game, you know, I mean, come on, if you're just going to sit in the back and snipe and not play the objective, then what the hell? But, so yeah, I don't really think that, well, I guess I'm really just kind of surprised that they got all butthurt. And I'm going to show you at the end of this video the messages that they sent me. And as I was reading them, I was just like, really, guys? I mean, come on. If you're going into a lobby just to mess around with sniper rifles and you get your crap stomped in, then you should expect that. I mean, I would expect it. If I'm going to go into a Call of Duty match with a riot shield and a stinger class, I should expect to die a lot and most likely lose the game unless my teammates are going to carry me. So, you know, you got to keep your expectations in a reality check, I think. And that's what they didn't do. And, so yeah. In my opinion, the kill-death ratio doesn't matter. That's not a be-all, end-all stat that shows how good a person is. And this is a pretty cool spot right here. Get the first 2 with the MP7 and then triple kill feed it with the Akimbo Scorpions. That's awesome. Yeah, I do pretty well. I mean, like, he's sniping, so he stands no chance. And I do pretty well against this group because they were bad and they were sniping, so they put themselves at a disadvantage. And I can't help it that you decided to do that, you know, whatever. So yeah, I think in reality we tend to ignore winning anymore because it's all about, you know, being the guy that's at the top of the board that totally destroyed everybody and killed the most people and called in the most kill streaks, and it's all like that flashy kind of performance that we look for. Kind of like football where, you know, you're always paying attention to the wide receivers and the running backs, but you're never really appreciating what the offensive line is doing. And especially in that case because the offensive line is a real huge part in the offense's success. So if I could put it that way. I mean, if you're not going to play the objective and you're going to mess around with snipers and you get crapped on, I'm sorry, man. You know, I didn't mean to do it. You just made it easier for me. That's all. And then to send messages about it, it's kind of ridiculous. So, but I enjoyed it. You know, I enjoy, you know, games where I get really good scores, and I enjoy games where I stomp the crap out of people. And I go into every lobby expecting to do that and trying to do that. So, if I'm a tryhard for having that mindset, then so be it. I'll be a tryhard, whatever. And if you didn't see that clip right there where I actually captured that point while defending off several enemies, that's, you know, that's my kind of my play style. That's what I'm all about. I'm about getting that objective. You know, unless of course, you know, I'm like 21-0, then yeah, I'm going to start camping for my Moab. Doesn't everybody? Guilty. So yeah, and when I say like KD, yeah, another sentry gun fail, I'm awesome. When I say KD ratio, fail knife. When I say KD ratio doesn't matter, let me jump back on that because in team deathmatch and free for all and maybe search and destroy, that is the objective, is to kill people. So KD ratio does matter in those game modes. But if you're going to go into domination just because the game is longer and the spawns are more manipulatable, then it doesn't. So I'm sorry. Take your 2.10 KD and go fuck yourself. And you may be thinking, oh, you don't have a high KD, that's why you only care about win-loss. My KD blows yours out of the water. It's not true. But yeah, win-loss, I think way more important. 51-9, I'll take it as the bonus. And here's the messages that the guy sent me. This was the first, well, right down here's the first one. Yeah, fail. I forgot that I'm a little too quick on the buttons there, so I had to back out and go back to the messages. But here at the bottom is the first one. Why you try so hard, Raffle? Well, because I wanted to win. And then this guy was like, why you try so hard? You a BK. BK? I sent him a message back that the only kids that root for Syracuse are kids that pee on themselves. So yeah, funny hate mail to end a really good game. One that I enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And there's going to be more of these Call of Duty videos coming your way. And if you're still sitting here having sat through all 11 minutes of this, I thank you. And sub me up if you want to see more Call of Duty videos. I'm going to do other games too. I plan on doing like Resident Evil, Battlefield, Medal of Honor when it comes out here in another month. So this is going to be a pretty good gaming channel. My old channel got deleted. I deleted it myself because had some problems with it. So we're starting fresh, starting over, and I think it's a nice thing. So we'll see it, man.